Welcome to Kitoed Talk, and this is the breaking news Wahala segment. And as you can see, today I'm reporting live from the bush. My name remains marvelous, Achafo Kelechi, and I have Chimereze Henry, all the way from Toronto, Canada. Welcome, Chimereze.
Thank you so much, marvelous. I'm fine. I'm good. And how are you this afternoon from Toronto?
I'm fine, but I'm in the bush. So today, people should overlook the bush because we have a very, very important story, a hot breaking news that we have to break. And today on the breaking news segment, we are looking into a video that has been trending over a man it was videoed by community members in a state. Give me the state. What state was that? Was it Umudike? I think Umudike in Imo State.
I think it's in Imo State, but he works in Anambra.
Yeah,
yes.
So in Imo State, Umudike, and they videoed him. He said he was accused of coming to practice homosexuality on a young guy. So you guys should just see the video and know what we're talking about.
Eziobo gara abagana ke n'ime side ebe ọ dị na abagana ụmụdun n'ibi ọka ke na ebe na-arụ security na watch camera Anambra State Internal Revenue ke na-arụ ka ebe butere gị na Ifitedunu ejide gị n'ọsọ anyị na-agba.
This guy get that money on that. Money on chat. Western no. So mo be aga ime. So mo be off ya.
So keni na e bia be the boy ba. E bia isi oka we drive wa bia be the boy ba.
Oh ya na ya born since today.
Okay na akpọ gị. Iwe bia e maburu ya mbu.
No sir.
E maburu ya. So, kebara ka eso mmadụ si akpọ gị iwe esi ọka wee drive wee bịa ebe ọkwe na-ata agbakwa n'ọsọ ịgbakwa ọsọ ndị na-ebe aga ebe ka ọ na-agba eje maka na nwere ike emerụwa gị arụ ke mmadụ ọnya mbụ wee drive wee gbadata ka iwe unu mee ka evi na unu na-akpọziri unu na-eme homo kọwaa kunu si eme ka ekunu si eme dị onwe maka ama amụrụ na nwaanyị ka mma mechie ọnụ nwa kọwaa ka ekunu si eme ebe a Chale.
Yes, me.
Ala nwa. Yo otu ire kịta esi na-arụ security. Mmadụ one ka ịlago. Ka mmadụ one ịlago gị. Na-ekwusi okwu ike. Onye gị rifi okwu. Na-ekwusi okwu ike ka ibe a na-ekwu ịgba ọsọ mmadụ na-abụ so mana ibe a na-ajụ gị kịta ahụ ị mmadụ onye ahụ esi ọka gbadata ka ebe ifugo n'ụwa afụgo gị kịta na kamera anya na-efesi kamera iwe esi ọka ya gbadatara ebe ka ị bịala onye wee duru gị wee jebe ka ebe o dugu wee je beva ka ijebe ifururu anya mbụ na ndụ gị niile nọ na Facebook ka gị na ya nọ na-akpa nna amagwa m ibe m ekwu nọ mana anyị nwe ndị obodo nwe ebe a na-ekwu onye ọhụụ na-anọ na-eme ya
arụ ka ọ bụ na n'Igbo n'obodo unu
jakpa m ntị ọ bụrụ na esuru ọkụ agba ga alụsị ọ bụ na agbala ga alụsị
anya nara agba alụsị na anyị ga-ememine ya
so na ife anyị na-achịkọwa kịta ahụ
nsị na ka ọ rụrụ abụrụ m onye ebe a abụrụ m onye obodo unu.
Chimereze, for those videos there were subtitles, but just give us a breakdown. How did this thing all happen? Give us some things that we might have missed from the story. Can you just explain to us briefly?
So in the video you just watched, the story started that the guy works in Anambra State from the clip, and he came to a place, Umudike or something. They asked him where he was from, and he explained where he actually was from, and they asked him what his occupation was, and he says he's a security man. He works for the named company mentioned in the video. But at the end of the whole day, they asked him what he was doing in Umudike, and he said he had met a guy from Facebook and they've been having conversations. So they've been flirting in and out, and that he was there to meet this guy. So they asked him if he knew this guy before. He said no, he has never met this guy. He doesn't know who he is traveling to come meet. And the surprising thing is that he traveled all the way from Anambra to come to Umudike. I don't know how long of a trip that is, but I'm pretty sure it's a long distance trip. And this goes back to the question where we homosexuals or LGBTQ members leave our own state to travel to another state to go have sex, which sometimes doesn't make sense, sometimes makes sense, depending on the kind of person you are. And then the person in question was asking him, oh, so how many times have you done this? Is this your first time? And he was like, no, that he came to Umudike so that he can lick his ass, or his ass can be eaten. So he came to Umudike to get his ass eaten, and then they asked him, how many times have you done that? He said he has done that 2 times. So he has gotten his ass eaten 2 times, and he wanted his ass eaten for the 3rd time. And then they were like, this is an abomination. It doesn't happen in Umudike, or in this land rather. And then they said they were either going to take him to the oracle, they were going to take him to the juju priest to make him run mad, which is RC, or they were going to burn him alive. And this is where it calls for concern about the life and the rights of LGBTQ members in Africa in general, but especially in Nigeria. So that's it from the story, Marvelous.
So for me, thank you very much for that breakdown of the story. Giving my reaction first, I would like to say this will not stop happening. Community members always putting themselves at risk, going from pillar to post. I know we complain. I know on one side, I tell people like, you see, you cannot determine how people would hook up. We cannot. Whether we like it or not, we can't dictate to people. People will tell you that, oh, everyone deserves or has the right to feel safe, no matter where they belong. But one fact that we need to accept is that whether you like it or not, you are not safe in some locations. And this, for example, in this place in Nigeria here, you are not safe. If you want to at least hook up, make sure that you hook up in a place whereby you know that you control the terms, where you are, what's the word, where you feel like you are safe. Traveling all the way from Anambra to Imo State, first of all, it's a no-go area. I don't know, is it for that's our community members can travel all the way, they will go from Lagos to Ibadan, from Ibadan to Ogun State, from Oyo to Abuja, traveling different locations, trying to jeopardizing their life. First of all, this man put his life in jeopardy. Number 2, the other thing I also would like to bring out from this is the fact that according to the video, they were trying to, I don't know if the boy is a minor. If he's not a minor, and I feel very annoyed that why would they video one person? Why is the face of one person being showed and the other person being covered? If, first of all, I know they might want to, it takes 2 to tango. There was somebody I came to visit. We would like to see the person I also came to visit. And because according to the story, I don't know if...
Sorry to cut you short, man, but I kind of feel like that story was a setup. I think the person he met off, because we need to go back to where he met this person. He met this person off Facebook. I thought the person he met off Facebook was not authentic. This is where we go back to all of us that go on Facebook, and because we have same mutual friends, we have 300 mutual friends, 200 mutual friends, and because we have the same mutual friend, we feel safe. We still need to be conscious about the people we meet up, especially on Facebook, because now Facebook has become a target for LGBT community members, where somebody creates a fake profile, join one of our groups on Facebook, either TB or whatever group, because I remember I used to be part of the United Rainbow before it got demolished by Facebook. But the admins of this Facebook group have to be conscious. I know there is always like a question you need to answer before you join the group or whatever, but at the same time, the admins of this group needs to take some responsibility to make thorough research about the people they are administering into this private group. Secondly, when you meet somebody off Facebook or any Instagram, you need to also make sure, like we talked about the last video, we said, send these pictures to people. Ask people, do you know this person? Have you met this person? What was your experience with this person? How authentic? Validates the person you're going to meet. And again, it does not make sense for you to travel all the way from Anambra to Imo State to look for the... Tell me, are you okay? No, but that is the question we need to ask ourselves. Are we really okay? Why will you travel all the state? You travel away from your own state all the way to another state to go have sex, where you know if anything happens, you don't know who to call to, you don't know where to run to, you don't know the routes of that place. Why don't you stay in a place where you know, okay, if anything, Casalaboso, sorry, I'm speaking PG, but if anything happens, I know the routes of this place. I can easily escape to a place of safety, and that is how our community members need to start thinking from now on.
And like I said earlier, the community members need to take their safety seriously. Like what you said earlier, you travel all the way, you just put your safety in jeopardy. No matter how much measures they put in a Facebook group, no matter how much restriction, no matter how much introduction, introduce yourself, it cannot be 100% proof. It cannot be 100% safe proof. There will always be bad elements that will come in and take those places and use them, no matter how small it is. So it's left for community members. If you are going to an unknown location, please, because I've heard stories that say, they kitoed me. Where did they kito you? You say, I live maybe you are living at in a different state and you travel to just like this man's zone. And I'll say, what are you doing in that state? Do you know anybody there? Have you been there before? Do you have any clue of what you are going to do there? You don't have any clue. You don't even. And one thing I would just like to say in wrapping this up is the fact that, somebody might be watching us now that is a keto. One thing I tell people, like, if this thing is obviously a keto case, like what you said, it's a keto case. So anybody that is watching us that is a keto, it is obvious that your doomsday is coming very soon.
Amen.
You might feel like, oh, you are doing this and to go on and on, but I know that one day, because whether we like it or not, if you keep breaking this news, yes, you just keep people updated, but we need solutions. And whether we like it or not, until community members, one day I feel like the time is coming very soon, the community members will unite and police themselves. And when they police themselves, it will be a bad day for a lot of people.
Can we stop saying one day? This is the right time for community members to unite. This is the time for us to unite and stand together. And when sorry to cut you short, but when we're talking about, traveling to an unknown location, I feel like at this point in time, if you're going to travel to a place for any reason, carry some safety protection. You can go to that place with friends or bodyguards. I know it's going to sound ridiculous, but go there fully equipped so that in case anything happens, you know how to defend yourself. You're getting, this is hard time. We've heard so much stories that has happened where people go, because right now we don't know the safety of this man. We don't know what his name is. We don't know if he's safe. We don't know how he escaped that situation. Are you getting my point here, Marvelous? We don't know if he is safe at this point. So at the end of the whole day, these videos may leak. At the end of the whole day, you, Marvelous, and I cannot know the end result of this. We don't know if this man is still alive. But at the end of the whole day, when we go to these places which we don't know, we should carry some measure of protection. I'm not saying we should pick up ammunition and guns, but what I'm saying is that carry some kind of safety things. If you're going to a place and you see, okay, this relationship is getting somewhere, I feel this is the right time to meet this person, go with a friend. If you're skinny, go with somebody with muscles. Go with someone who is strong. If you're going to a place, go with a taxi. At least when you know your friend is in the taxi, there's a getaway vehicle for you to get away from that situation. These are the simple common sense tips you can use. Send your location when you're going out so that at least people can know where you went to, and send a profile or like grab your phone. Grab the profile picture, send it to your friends, send it to a group and say, oh, this is not the person where they go meet. This is the person I'm going to meet to, so that people can know that you're going to meet this guy with this said profile. And if anything happens to you, God forbid, we can't find you, at least we will know the profile to track, because from the profile we can get some information from the profile. When you're going to meet people, I'm saying this, but how will you go to somebody's profile? I see people who go, especially in that group, because like when we were building our YouTube channel, we had to send direct messages. You go to people's profile, you don't see any information about them. You don't see their location. You don't see the secondary school they went to. You don't see the tertiary university they went to. You don't see no key information on their profile picture. And you are running to go meet an unknown profile. Is that sensible? Sorry, Marvelous. Carry on.
Just wrapping up, I would like to tell people that take your priorities safe. Do not jeopardize your take your safety. Make your safety a priority. Do not jeopardize your safety because of a 15 minutes or highest maximum, let's say 45 minutes pleasure. You will just come. You will not jeopardize your safety, ruin your career, ruin your image. Maybe you are even planning to be somebody's father in future. Imagine that guy's face now all over the internet, spread everywhere. We even have to talk about it and say, to me, I feel like you should get justice. And it's very, very bad that many people are now jobless. Jobless to the extent that they now go and catfish themselves to the LGBTQI members just to catch them. Catch them to do what? It's something that we need to talk about. We need to find an episode and talk about it. One of these stories and pick them. Where would you go? It shows how jobless some people have become. In particular nuisance, just nuisance. They go create an account and pretend to be LGBTQI members, catfish just to lure them. Lure them and do is to collect money. Most time it will end. Maybe the video, he ended with them. He with him paying them money, maybe 200,000, maybe 100,000. I don't know how much he paid them. Pay them money just to free himself. That's how jobless they have become. And like I told you, I said very soon, their doomsday is coming very soon. It happened in USA. They kept on molesting LGBTQI members until when the Stonewall happened. Another Stonewall will come in Nigeria. And I'm sure it's very soon, where the Kitoed will come and they will face justice. That day, the hunter will come the hunted. And I know it will be a fantastic day. And that day, I know I will be alive to witness it. Well, that's our offering on Kitoed Talk for this episode. Till next episode, see you all later. And please don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. Please click the subscribe button. Till next episode, see you all later. Peace out.